On the Wide, Wide Sea by Michael Morpurgo. Chapter 1. Arthur Hobhouse is a Happening. I should begin at the beginning. I know that. But the trouble is, I don't know the beginning. I wish I did. I do know my name, Arthur Hobhouse. Arthur Hobhouse had a beginning, and that's for certain. I had a father and a mother too, but God only knows who they are, and maybe even He doesn't know for sure. I mean, God can't be looking everywhere all at once, can He? So where the name Arthur Hobhouse comes from, and who gave it to me, I have no idea. I don't even know if it's my real name. I don't know the date and place of my birth either, only that it was probably in Bermondsey, London, sometime in 1940. The earliest memories I have are all confused somehow and out of focus. For instance, I've always known I had a sister, an older sister. All my life she's been somewhere in the deepest recess, either of my memory or my imagination. Sometimes I can't really be sure which. And she was called Kitty. When they sent me away, she wasn't with me. I wish I knew why. I try to picture her, and sometimes I can. I see a pale, delicate face with deep, dark eyes that are filled with tears. She's giving me a small key, but I don't remember what the key is for. It's on a piece of string. She hangs it round my neck and tells me I'm to wear it always. And sometimes I hear her laugh, an infectious giggle that winds up to a joyous cackle. My sister cackles like a kookaburra. She comes skipping into my dreams sometimes, singing London Bridge is Falling Down, and I try to talk to her, but she never seems to be able to hear me. Somehow we're always out of reach of one another. All my earliest memories are very like dreams. I know that none of them are proper memories, none that I could have really called my own anyway. I feel I've come out of a half-forgotten, half-remembered times, and I'm sure I'm often filled the half-forgotten times with made-up memories. Perhaps my mind is trying to make some sense of all the unknown, so I can't know for certain where the made-up ones end and the real ones begin. All the earliest childhood memories must be like that for everyone, I suppose. But maybe mine are more blurred than most. Maybe that's because I have no family stories to support them, no hard evidence, no real facts, no certificates, not a single photograph. It was almost as if I wasn't born at all, that I just happened. Arthur Hobhouse is a happening. I've been a happening for 65 years, or thereabout, and the time has come now for me to put my life down on paper. For this will be the birth certificate I've never had. It's to prove to me, and to anyone else who reads it, that at least I was here, that I happened. I am a story as well as a happening. I want my story to be known, for Kitty to know it, if she's still alive. I want her to know what sort of brother she had. I want Zita to know it too, although she knows me well enough already, I reckon, warts and all. Most of all, I want Ally to know it, and for her children to know it, and when they come along, her children's children too. I want them all to know who I was, and that I was a happening. I was a story too. This way I'll live on in them. I'll be part of their story, and I won't be entirely forgotten when I go. That's important to me. I think that's the only kind of immortality we can have. That we stay alive only as long as our stories go on being told. So I'm going to sit here by the window for as long as it takes, and tell it just as I remember it. They say you can't begin a story without knowing the end. Until recently, I didn't know the end, but I now do. So I can begin, and I'll begin from the very first day I can remember. I had been about 6 years old. It's strange that the memories of the youth linger longer, stay vivid, perhaps because when we are young, we live our lives more intensely. Everything is fresh, and for the first time, unforgettable. And we have more time just to stand and stare. Strange too that events of my more recent years, my adult years, are more cloudy, less distant. Time gathers speed as we get older. Life flashes by all too fast, and it's over all too soon.